Ever thought about what the odds are of getting struck by lightning? Not once, but twice. It may seem far-fetched, but believe it or not, this unlikely occurrence is not impossible. While the odds of experiencing a lightning strike are already staggeringly low, the chances of it happening twice to the same person are even more remote. Yet, history has shown us that the impossible can sometimes become reality. For instance, Roy Sullivan, a park ranger in Virginia, holds the record for being struck by lightning, an astounding 7 times over his career. This unusual phenomenon counters the popular saying that lightning never strikes the same place twice. It does, as proven by nature and Mr. Sullivan himself. So remember, lightning can indeed strike the same place twice. The world is full of wonders, and sometimes the most extraordinary facts are the ones hiding in plain sight. Next time you get a stomach bug, don't blame your friend who had it last week. We often assume that stomach upsets are contagious like the common cold or flu, but this isn't the case. Stomach bugs are typically caused by bacteria, parasites, or food poisoning, not by viruses that can easily spread from person to person. So if you're dealing with a stomach bug, it's likely from something you ate or drank rather than someone you've been near. So, no need to quarantine yourself next time your stomach acts up. Always thought cucumbers were vegetables? Think again. You see, in the botanical world, cucumbers are actually classified as fruits. This is because they develop from the ovaries of a flower, much like other fruits we know and love, such as watermelons and melons. The seeds inside these green delights are a clear indicator of their fruity identity. So the next time you're munching on a salad, just remember, you're actually enjoying a fruit salad. Isn't that a fun twist on your daily greens? Think bats are blind? You're in for a surprise. While bats do utilize sonar, a kind of natural radar, to navigate in the dark, they're certainly not sightless. Quite the contrary, in fact. Many bat species boast visual acuity that surpasses our own human sight. We're talking about creatures that can see in color and perceive ultraviolet light, something we humans can only dream of. So, bats aren't blind after all. They might even see better than you do. Assume the shade is always cooler than the sun? Here's a fact that'll make you rethink. Picture this. You're in Death Valley, California, a place notorious for its scorching temperatures. You spot a sand dune gleaming under the sun and a shady spot nearby. Naturally, you'd assume the shade is cooler, right? Well, you might be surprised to learn that's not always the case. In fact, some sand dunes in Death Valley can actually be hotter than the shade. Yes, you heard that right. The sun's rays heat the sand grains directly, causing surface temperatures to soar incredibly high, while the shade, shielded from direct sunlight, remains relatively cooler. So while escaping the sun's glare might seem like the best bet, the reality can be quite different. Next time you're in Death Valley, remember to stay in the shade, because sometimes the hottest spot isn't where the sun shines, but where it doesn't. How strong do you think a spider's web is? What if I told you that some spider webs are crafted from a unique type of silk that can be stronger than steel? Yes, you heard it right. Certain spider species, like the Darwin's bark spider, produce a silk that's astoundingly robust. How robust, you ask? Well, ounce for ounce, it's tougher than Kevlar, the material used in bulletproof vests. So why is spider silk so strong? It's all about the structure. It's a complex protein that's arranged in a way that makes the silk incredibly tough yet flexible. This allows the web to absorb and dissipate energy, such as the impact from a bullet, without breaking. Scientists are even exploring ways to replicate this amazing material in the lab for various applications, from bulletproof clothing to artificial tendons. So, never underestimate the strength of a spider's web. It might just save your life. Are you afraid of spiders? What if I tell you there might be about 8 spiders living on your body right now? Now, before you start frantically scratching and searching, let's delve a little deeper into this. Research indicates that an average home could be a residence to about 8 spiders. Now, these spiders aren't exactly living on your body, but they are sharing your living space. These 8-legged roommates usually keep to themselves, hiding in corners, under furniture, or in other undisturbed places. They're not interested in humans, but in the insects that our homes can attract. So, next time you see a spider, remember it's probably more scared of you than you are of it. And it's actually doing you a favor by keeping the insect population in check. Looks like we all have a few tiny roommates we weren't aware of. Ever wonder what the fastest animal on Earth is? You might be thinking of the cheetah, known for its lightning-fast sprints across the African savanna. However, when we take to the skies, things change dramatically. The peregrine falcon, a bird of prey, outpaces the cheetah in a spectacular fashion. Soaring through the air, the peregrine falcon can reach speeds of up to 242 miles per hour. That's more than 3 times the top speed of a cheetah. This incredible speed allows the falcon to swoop down and snatch its prey mid-flight, a sight that's nothing short of awe-inspiring. The secret to the peregrine's speed lies in its streamlined body design and powerful wing muscles. So next time you're asked about the fastest animal, remember it's not the cheetah, but the peregrine falcon. Ever wondered how ants find their food? It's not luck, but rather a superpower in the form of scent receptors. These little insects have antennas equipped with receptors that are millions of times stronger than those of humans. This allows them to pick up chemical trails left by their fellow ants, leading them straight to food sources. These scent trails also serve as a defense mechanism, alerting the colony to danger. Next time you see an ant, remember it's probably smelling its way around. Ever heard of the bee hummingbird? This tiny creature found in the heart of Cuba holds the title for the smallest bird in the world. Now, when I say small, I mean really small. We're talking about a bird that measures only 2 inches in length and weighs less than a dime. Yes, you heard right, less than a dime. But don't let its size fool you. This little bird is not just about smallness, it's also about speed. The bee hummingbird has a heart that can race at an unbelievable 1,500 beats per minute. Can you imagine? That's like running 26 marathons in a day, every day. This incredible speed allows the bee hummingbird to flap its wings at 80 times per second, creating the humming sound that gives it its name. So the smallest bird in the world is not just small, but also incredibly fast. Do you know who the richest man on Earth is? It's not a pizza maker, as some may jest. It's Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. Rising from a humble online bookstore to a global marketplace, Amazon has propelled Bezos to the top of the wealth charts. His fortune, amassed from the convenience we crave and the 2-day shipping we can't live without, is a testament to the power of innovation and commerce. So, the richest man on Earth doesn't make pizzas, he sells pretty much everything else. Ever heard of moon cheese? This intriguingly named snack is designed to resemble the crater-filled surface of our celestial neighbor. But before your imagination takes you on a lunar culinary journey, let's clarify something. Moon cheese isn't actually made from any extraterrestrial dairy product. It's a terrestrial creation, a cheese snack that's been given a fun and cosmic twist. So, moon cheese is not really from the moon, but it's still a tasty snack. Ever get a headache after eating ice cream? This phenomenon, often referred to as brain freeze, is actually not your brain freezing at all. While ice cream is indeed cold, it's not cold enough to freeze your brain. What's really happening when you experience this sudden, sharp pain is a rapid constriction of blood vessels in the brain. This reaction is likely your body's way of preventing loss of body heat. So, no need to worry, ice cream won't freeze your brain. Ever wonder if there's water on Mars? While it's true that you won't find any liquid water flowing on the surface of the red planet, there's more to the story. Mars's polar regions actually house an abundance of water ice. That's right, ice. This discovery has opened up new possibilities for understanding Mars's past and potential for future exploration. So, while we may not be ready to fill our water bottles on Mars just yet, the presence of water ice is a fascinating reality. So there's no flowing water on Mars, but there's still ice. Ever heard of the flat Earth theory? It's a belief that the Earth is, well, flat, like a pancake. But science tells a different story. Our planet is actually an oblate spheroid, which means it's mostly spherical but slightly flattened at the poles and slightly bulging at the equator. This has been confirmed by countless observations, from the way ships disappear over the horizon to images from space. So, despite what some might believe, the Earth is indeed round, not flat. Well, that's a wrap on our exploration of 15 strange and wonderful facts. We've delved into the oddities of our world, from the unusual reality of lightning strikes, yes, they can strike twice, to the surprising truth about stomach flu. We've uncovered the botanical identity of cucumbers and revealed the incredible eyesight of bats. We've journeyed to the hottest spot on Earth, marveled at the strength of spider webs, and even faced the unnerving number of spiders potentially living in our homes. We've raced with the fastest animal on Earth, sniffed out facts with ants, and admired the smallest bird in the world. We've ruminated on the richest man on Earth, debunked moon cheese, and cooled down with ice cream facts. We've even traveled to Mars and back to Earth, confirming its round shape. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. Remember, the world is full of strange and wonderful facts, just waiting to be discovered.